And on that big square, 3 times a year, they have a massive big festival, a Volksfest as they call it here in Germany. They have a summer one, a winter one and an autumn one. And it's fun fair rides, beer tents, all sorts. It's like a miniature Oktoberfest. It's fabulous. So this neighbourhood now, this is the Reeperbahn. It has been gentrified a bit in recent years. Some of the buildings we've just gone past there on the left are a good example of that. Here on the left-hand side, if anyone is familiar with the Eurovision Song Contest, this is where Germany broadcasts their whole evening from. So when they cross to get the points at the end of the night, it's broadcast from this square here on the left-hand side. Germany is very big on Eurovision. They're one of the big 5 who don't have to qualify, thank God, because they always come last, so they wouldn't qualify otherwise. They did win a few years ago with a young lassie whose name has gone out of my head for the wee minute, but they have not been very successful lately. In the wintertime they have Christmas markets here, but they're Christmas markets with a bit of a naughty twist. So you have things like the stripper tent and Santa Claus on the mulled wine mugs. He's got his vest, like his coat open, like he's flashing you, that sort of thing. So it's a bit of an indication that you're in the red light district. If you want the proper Christmas markets, you go back to where the town hall is and you get the more traditional ones. Overhead on the left-hand side, just beyond this sort of red container thing, is the police station. Here's the football fan shop for the football team I mentioned. You can see that skull and crossbones on the right as their symbol. So the police station there on the left, it's known as the Davidwache. And then just back behind it, in the streets back behind, that's where you find the ladies of the night, back there. So that police station, unsurprisingly, is the busiest one in Hamburg. But it's also, this is a neighbourhood with a very interesting kind of feeling, I suppose you could say. I actually spent a month living just one street behind the Reeperbahn in a flat share when my contract had ended. Actually, I was there for about 6 weeks. Anyway, I would come out onto the Reeperbahn of an evening just to go to the pub. And people were very, very friendly, not sleazy. It was quite surprising. You have this feeling that maybe this would be a really dodgy place to hang out, and of course there are things like that around here, but there's a really nice atmosphere amongst the people who live here as well. So it's actually one of the friendliest neighbourhoods I've ever lived in Germany, I must say. So we're just going to turn off the road now and head down to where the Beatles is located. So we'll just stop here for a few minutes if anyone wants to get off and take photos. Just before you do, I just want to explain a little bit about the actual site so you know what you're looking at when you get off. You don't have to get off if you don't want to, but it's well worth it. So basically the square is actually a circle, and if you look from above, like from where I'm standing, you can kind of see it's like a record, like the old-fashioned vinyl records that most of us would have grown up with. And all on the ridges of it is the names of lots of different Beatles songs. So have a look.